Hey guys, welcome to day 16 of Learn 30 New Things in 30 Days. We're more than halfway through the course and I hope you're enjoying it so far. So, after touring for so many years and playing a show every night, I was constantly looking for ways to perform at my best as well as prevent repetitive stress injuries like carpal tunnel syndrome and tendonitis. So, I found this awesome finger fitness program and I want to share it with you today. This will help anybody who uses their hands for a living, which is pretty much everyone. So, let's get right to it. We're going to start with warm-ups, and we're going to go into a praying position like this, and we're going to push our fingers back and forth. Okay, now you're going to want to do this for about 10 to 15 repetitions. Okay, next we're going to do folds. We're going to go over and over like this for about 10 to 15 repetitions. Then we're going to go with we're going to put the middle finger over the ring finger like this, and we're going to start splitting. This is where it starts to get really weird. Alright, so here we start splitting, and then we go with the middle over the index, the ring over the pinky on both, and if you need help with, you can help with your other hand, and then we start to go back and forth like this. These look super weird, but we will actually warm up all the muscles with this and prepare us for what's about to come. So we go back to our praying position, and we start off with what's called folds. So here we're going to fold the index over the index like this. And it doesn't matter how fast you go. At first it's more important to just make that connection and not affect the other fingers where they're all going crazy. So the index is pretty easy, middle, okay, next ring, then we have pinky, okay. So pinky, you want to do it slowly so the other fingers aren't affected. So there, I just made a correction with my ring and then it was unaffected. So the next thing, we would progress from there with combos. Okay, you can either choose combos or maybe you could practice with singles getting faster. Okay, I remember I used to get really fast with some of these, but anyway, we have folds, okay, and those are really effective. Next we have taps. So those are pretty straightforward. You're gonna just tap the same finger to the same finger, okay, index to index, middle to middle, ring to ring, pinky to pinky. Doesn't matter how fast you go first, it just matters that it's independent. Okay, so then you could go with combos. Alright, so next we have bends. So bends are, they look like this. So you're going to bend at the second knuckle over here. Okay, then with each finger, alright, and then the ring finger, and this starts to get really intense when you start going with the ring and the pinky. At first, the pinky was impossible. It's so cool to actually start to control the one finger. You start to have raised awareness as well as develop the neural pathways to your finger where you're actually just controlling that one finger. And so you can imagine how you would perform better when you could start controlling your body with your mind. It's amazing. So then you can do different combos like this. And when you incorporate the other fingers, the other hand, it's like you can do index and index, middle and index, let's say middle and ring, okay, and then you could do different combos like this. Alright, now these ones are my favorite. I do this even while I'm, let's say if I'm walking down the street. I don't know if anyone notices, but whatever, they're really helpful. Okay, so those are bends. Next we have splits. So they're just like bends with one hand at a time. So we would go like this. Okay, and we want to split each one. Alright, and then the outside, keep the two together. That one's a little bit tricky. Okay, and then you could do different ones. So you can have 1 and 2 like that, or the same one, and you just continue with these. So we have folds, we have taps, we have bends, and we have splits. Alright, so those are super effective for developing the awareness and the strength in your fingers, and making those connections between your mind and your fingers to control them, to develop independence. And then they'll also prevent the repetitive stress injuries, which is so important. Now, another tool that I wanted to show you for doing that is the Handmaster Plus. This is one of my favorite things that I ever bought because on tour, sometimes I would feel like I'd have tendonitis. And if anybody's experienced it, you feel a little sharp pain here one day, another one over here. It's crazy. So with the Handmaster Plus, I go with the fingers in the loops here. You squeeze, you stretch, squeeze, stretch, squeeze, stretch. It works out the 9 muscles here, the 9 muscles here, and it will get you back to 100% literally in a day or two. Alright, so try these moves for yourself. try the Handmaster Plus. I'll include a link in the email with a coupon code, and let me know how they work. Alright, see you tomorrow.